Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? My name's Size, it's Houseworlds Gaming. Welcome to the channel. ARMA Dev Report 14 is here. ARMA REFORGER, more to the point. We had a little incy-bincy update yesterday. We did a video for that as well. There was only about 6 or 7 points, just some crash fixes, etc. But we like to do the dev reports as well as the updates because they have future info on there and little sneak peeks and surprises and stuff that you don't know is coming, that is coming, and usually some mod stuff and things like that as well. So we're going to go through it now together. So make sure you're subscribed and don't forget to like the video. So here we go. Attention, a lot has happened since our last dev report. We'll attempt to catch you up on everything from the release of 0.96 stable and experimental updates through server renaming and disabling the private options in the workshop to our latest news and plans. We have even had a few sneak peeks of our next big thing, the first milestone update. So, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a milestone update coming. So, they said they're going to go over everything that's happened. 0.9.6, we obviously did that. We did the experimental. I've got Steam right here. Obviously, you know, you've got ARMA REFORGER, that's yesterday's update, and you've got the experimental there, so you can just get that from the shop. The Steam store, and yeah, so getting into it. Intelligence. To start, let's review some of the latest updates. Let's know if it goes 0.96 stable version brought multiple network traffic optimization. So this is yesterday's one. That just did a couple of things there. So it fixed some crashes, detaching weapons on memory leaks, dedicated servers related to widgets with 0.96. Modders might appreciate the option to show and hide layers without showing entities in the world editor as well. And some stuff like links to documentation embedded directly into the Workbench UI. To see the complete list of all that was changed, fixed, removed, added or tweaked, be sure to read our 0.96 stable changelog. So obviously we've been through all this stuff before. If you haven't, the link for this is in the description, so feel free to click on any of these highlights and go through it yourself. 0.96 stable, we've done it all. So activating action menu entries, editor, quick placing bar, filter tabs in entity browser, composition 0.96, voting improvements, disclaimer about incompatible world, sandbox, zone restriction editor, so added lens flare attributes, photo mode attributes, and GM only ping. Action to delete all destroyed entities, a 2D map protractor, 2D map line drawing, item inspection, conversion of destruction, prefabs, and commit scripted side of new destruction system. This is all that's been in the 0.96 stable, guys, so don't worry about it. Conflict features, they've got workshop mod manager interface and group enhancement. This is already out, all of this. Adjustment lower stance, yeah, can roll in prone now as well, so if you lay down shooting, you can just jump, you just go back behind cover and jump back out again, put some more shots down. Pretty cool. Improved ragdoll effects, AI throwing grenades, AI using and reacting to melee, so the AI getting quite a bit of updates as well, which is good. So they're launching grenades using ultra-stun grenade launchers, and also reacting to, if you're fighting with melee, then close enough they can fire their weapon and stuff like that, so they're not getting all stuck. And they will also respond in melee attacks as well, which is pretty cool. So you go and try and have a go at stabbing an AI and it'll turn around and have a knife fight with you. GUI adaptive opacity and conditional visibility, non-player storage interaction. So again, this link is going to be in the description, guys, so feel free to go down and go through it. So moving on to the main stuff, the new stuff. Moving to the experimental build on Steam, we released 4 updates since our last dev report. Damn, it has been a long time since the dev report, actually, come to think of it. Ranging from 0.9654 to 0.9664. And you can find all the change logs on the forums there, or the Steam experimental, which I just showed you. Application update announcements. The most recent one, 0.9664. This was yesterday's one that we've already done a video for. Brought fixes to some regressions during the release of 0.96. Zeroing for M16 RPG was fixed. Generic kill handling was improved, and hopefully make the game experience a bit neater. The update was small in scope, but more focused on improving the current 0.96 playability. So they want a lot, but again, it's all going to a good place. So as many updates, minor or major, would like to take a moment to address some known issues and provide players with some possible workarounds. When choosing servers, right, okay, so when you're choosing a server, you can choose one that says, you know, 20 to 30 ping. You think it's sick. You're going to go into that server and play it, and then you'll get kicked and you'll get a notice kicked from the server with the messages saying replication stalled or timed out. To remedy this situation, they've added where it is. So if you look at this example here, official conflict full, whatever, US New York. So that's if it says US New York and it's got 6,000 ping, it's probably not in US New York if you're in US New York, for example. So there's going to be actual server location, the name, so you're not joining a random server that thinks good ping and it's actually a million. So let's not do that. It's a bit dramatic, wasn't it? A million, but you know. So it consists of the official flag. Well, we've just explained it, so we don't need to explain that. For modders or content makers, we want to explain how you can share add-on ownership with a group of modders. Add-on ownership is not linked to the Bohemia account. The owner of the mod is identity, unique identifier on PC. It's associated with your Steam account, so you don't need to share your Bohemia account. If you want more people to be able to update an add-on, you would need to share your Steam account. So people try and multiple 5 or 10 people working on a mod, or you and your mate working on a mod or whatever. It's nothing to do with your Bohemia account, it's your Steam account. So that is what you have to share, the details of your Steam account. So hopefully you know them well enough. Steam integration into the workbench. Bohemia account unlinking will not work within the workbench. This is a known issue. You have to do it from in-game. So if you want to unlink your Bohemia from the game, go and do that in-game, but it's soon going to be fixed, so you don't have to be in-game to do it. We're preparing documentation for the community wiki that will cover this topic further. Lastly, many of you have noticed the workshop disablement of private mods. First, we must highlight that no mod has been automatically turned from private to public. We temporarily disabled the functionality because the feature hasn't yet been finished. The privacy term was misleading since the private and unlisted flags meant the same. We will re-enable this feature soon. Alright, and operations. This is a go nitty gritty. This is the new stuff. We've got some nice little pictures there. I'll go for them in a second. While we've spent a lot of work refining 096, much of our focus is now further updates, specifically our first milestone update. Excited for this. This is going to be a big one. So, ground support 097. As we've said in previous dev reports, many features have shifted along our schedule, such as some ground support items being thrown into 096 early for a bit of testing and stuff like that, and you can go on and do all this stuff and experiment on yourself. With that said, we already know that some features will be shifting or swapping between 097 and future updates on our roadmap. This is primarily due to feedback processing both internally from the community, which allowed us to prioritize the work better. So the people in experimental going in, testing this stuff out, reporting back, and they're fixing it all up and making it good for the proper update, which is sick. It's good to see. So here's a sneak peek of what to come. So looking at this, it looks like you've got your bog standard outpost there. So you've got a truck, you've got like a generator trailer there, car, yeah, you got your flag. This looks like a normal outpost. Got some wood dotted about, a burnt out car, some tyres and things like that. So that's looking pretty good. And look at this, boys and girls. This is like an underground, under a factory or something like that. A lot of heating pipes. You got like the AI army under there, preparing for wars, a couple of dead bodies and stuff like that. Guy on the radio looks pretty sick. I gotta say, the engine looks so amazing, man, on that game. So create logistics, so some logistics as well to go through. Creating terrain in the workbench is no small task, but rewarding nevertheless. For all of you who want to dive into it, we published a terrain guide. Again, this link is going to be in the description if you want to go onto the terrain guide and learn how to do that. And our community is always coming up with new fantastic ways of expressing themselves in the realm of ARMA REFORGER. So again, you can go to Comrade #5 to witness their outstanding work. We recently started a new series called Reforger Tips as well, and I actually do see this. So one of their things here is vehicle destruction. Vehicle parts can be damaged separately, such as the engine or fuel tank. Use launchers or high caliber weapons. Penetrate side armor, blah blah. So like, if you remember, if you played the Sniper Elite games, you would when you go into like the slow motion, you see the red of the engine or the something under the tire or something like that. You can hit something critical. You don't have to go blow it up with a mine or an RPG or anything like that. You can just use high caliber sniper rifles to take parts of the engine out, shut the vehicle down. And that is it. We've reached the bottom, guys. So that is dev report number 14. So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That'll help me out a lot. Any thoughts and feelings you have about ARMA REFORGER or any questions you want to ask, bang them in the comments. And we're looking forward to the milestone update, boys and girls. So we'll catch you next one. Peace.
Like the girls with their nails done now. with their